Welcome back to TerrierVision. We're here with Wofford volleyball freshman Molly Mayo from Marist High School in Oak Lawn, Illinois, right outside of Chicago. Molly, thank you for joining us.
Of course.
So you got to Wofford at the beginning of August,
yes.
right? The college experience, fresh out of high school. How long, how was the drive here? I mean, I assume your parents and people came with you, and how was that?
Me and my dad drove down. It was about 10 hours. Yeah. It wasn't that bad. We drove right through, and yeah.
Yeah. Now, you're one of 10 freshmen on the team this year. 9 new freshmen. You do have 1 returning freshman, Elisa. She's technically a redshirt freshman, but still 10 newcomers with Caitlin Slade coming to the program. So basically, it's like having 10 new girls to the program. It's kind of, the freshmen's team, if you will, the majority freshmen. Does that make it more comfortable for you adjusting to a volleyball team? You feel like it makes it easier since there's more people in your situation?
Yeah, definitely. And I think even the older girls who have been here, so the returners have been really welcoming with us and have been here with open arms to help make the transition a lot easier.
Now, you're the setter for the team, and right now you're the starting setter for the team. So I mean, that's a big accomplishment in your first season here. I mean, how does it feel? Like, have you done that before? Maybe when you were in high school, and when you were a freshman in high school, were you the starting setter at Marist?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't the starting setter until my senior year in high school. So I've always had to work for it, and I'm just going to continue to work for my spot every day in practice.
Now, I mean, you're not the only setter on the team. I mean, Caitlin Slade, she comes from a junior college who won a national championship, and she was the starting setter on that team,
Yeah.
So, I mean, you do definitely have some tough competition to work with. I think your height gives you an advantage in the setting world where you can block and you can get a lot more done. But, how long have you been, since you played volleyball, were you a setter your whole life?
Yeah, I've been setting since about 5th grade.
5th grade?
Yeah.
Where did you start setting at the club level, or was it like middle school? Or?
Yeah, it was just like a little Chicago club, nothing too serious. And then I slowly got into a more serious club, and then, yeah, here I am.
Now, is that when you started playing volleyball? I mean, did you kind of just start playing volleyball as a setter, or did you start at a different position? Or?
Nope, I've always been a setter.
Since day one?
Yep.
Now, how are you liking Wofford so far? I mean, you've started your classes, and you're about a month into your classes so far. I mean, has there been anything at the school that's kind of interested you, or anything? What's the maybe the funniest moment that you've had so far since you've been here?
Well, I love Wofford so far, academically, socially, and on the volleyball court, of course. But I mean, overall, it's just been awesome.
Now, volleyball is one of the few sports where you start practicing before school's even in session. I want to say the team reported August 6th, August 7th.
Yeah, and then we were here a month earlier for camp.
For camp too.
Right.
So, has that kind of made it? Do you think it's made it easier for you before starting college? The fact that you had been to the campus so many times, and you had been on campus for 3 weeks before really anybody else moved in.
Yeah. Because we get a feel for the campus. Like all of the girls, the freshmen, we act like we already know like where everything is. We think we act like we're not freshmen almost because we've already been here for so long.
You're showing the other freshmen in your classes where things are. Yeah, exactly. Now, do you room with one of the girls on the volleyball team, or they?
Yeah, I room with Alex Holland, an outside hitter.
And obviously didn't know Alex before.
No, I was the second one to commit for our class, and I was the last one to get a roommate. So I don't know what that says about me, but I was pretty much stuck with her. But I think we make a good pair.
That's good. Now, have you selected a major yet coming in, or is there something that interests you?
I think I'm going to do psychology, but I changed my mind a lot, so maybe business, but right now psychology.
All right. And then before we let you go, last weekend, 2 weeks ago, named to the all-tournament team at Wake Forest, first time in your career. So just the second weekend of volleyball, you had, you averaged about 11 or 12 assists a set during that tournament. I mean, the Terriers did get one win in that tournament. There's some tough competition facing Wake Forest and some of the other teams that were there. But, how did it feel to be named all-tournament team your second week here and then SoCon Offensive Freshman of the Week?
It was awesome. I mean, I definitely didn't expect that kind of recognition, but I mean, it's something I want to strive for now that I've done it. I want to do it more, so I'm going to keep working.
And then last weekend, and as we talked about before, 69 assists in the win against William and Mary, one off the program record. I mean, but it's got to make you feel good to know, okay, I've only been here, I've played 9 matches at Wofford, and in our first 5-set match, I was 1 assist off the program record, which 2003 by Rhea DeJesus, and then Rhea DeJesus did it again in 2004. She had 70 assists both times. But is that something you think you can do? Is that something that you really want to do now that you've been so close?
Yeah, I could definitely do it, I think. Something I'm going to work for this season. I'm going to get it done this season, I think.
Well, we hope you do. That should be an exciting game if you do.
It'd be awesome.
All right, Molly. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We wish everybody the best of luck this weekend. 2 matches Friday, 2 matches Saturday. First home games of the season, so that'll be a lot of fun to watch.
All right, thanks.
That was Molly Mayo, freshman on the Wofford volleyball team.